Hey, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Tell me what your thoughts are on your new little brother. Good time zone. Good morning, everybody from wherever you're watching this. Listen, real talk, I got around kind of later than what I wanted to. It is almost 10 a.m. here, and I set my alarm, which went off at 7:30 a.m., but I turned it off. So, I actually have to run out and get some cat litter real quick, and then we can start our day. So, I'll be right back. All right, I have returned from, oh my God, I got cats everywhere. I have returned from my errand of getting cat litter. Oh, she's finding a spot. We side quested for coffee. Yes, I realize everything is backwards, but I'm using the front facing camera anyways. Yeah, so I had a whole, actually, hold on. I've returned. So last night before I went to bed, look, I made a list of things to do today. One of those things, of course, is making this video. Hello, do you want to come say hi? Oh, we have two cats now. This is Apollo, so we have Sunshine and Apollo. But yeah, my list. I did the cat litter, so huzzah for that. And make YouTube videos today. Of course, do some art things, and to do the thing that I need to start working on, which is a soft sculpture piece. I have to clean off my table. Apollo's kind of messing with Sunshine's tail. I gotta clean off this table, which has just kind of become like, it always ends up being sort of like a holding place for stuff and things. So, but yeah, that's the plan for today. I don't have any streaming today, like no streams today. It's Tuesday, by the way. I realized I didn't say that. He was just playing, Sunshine. Relax. Yeah, anyways. Oh, she smells treats. He smells treats. So, oh my gosh. Okay, Sunshine. Okay. She's like asserting dominance. He already kind of knows she's the queen. Like Apollo's is 16 weeks. And Sunshine herself is about 6 years old. So, hey. Psst. Cats. But like, I mean, they seem to be getting along okay for the most part. Like, containment has been just like the last few days. But you know, he's kitten energy and she's like chill old lady vibes. So, God. Anyways, yeah, so that's my list for today. Yeah, I got cat litter. We're gonna do some YouTube videos. That probably won't be until later this afternoon. So I think what I'm gonna focus on, oh my God, it's gonna knock over the tripod, is cleaning off this table and getting ready to work on Marie 1, which will be a companion to Marie 2, which I'll show later. It's my coffee. Yeah, so cool beans. Cheers. All right, here we are. Most of the table is cleaned off. I just really need like a large swath of area. And I'm going to be using a drawing board on this as well, like underneath the patterns that the paper I'm going to be using to make my pattern, because this table, and part of it's definitely my fault, is just it's an old table, and like anything paper that is sitting for a long time just gets like absorbed into the table, the moisture is. And no part of that, I feel like the table just needs to be resealed. This table actually belonged to my parents. My mom gave it to me when we bought this house a few years ago, because they had a new table and this was just sitting in the garage. Hello, Apollo. And so I'm trying to hang on to it, and I think I just need to have it refinished. The story is, when my parents got married, shortly after they got married, my mom used the mineral rights that she had gotten as like inheritance from her dad, who passed away. Bought this table, and it's like it's a fancy table. This table's probably like 50 years old now. So I'm trying to hang on to it. It's like one of the few sort of like heirlooms that I have from my mom, because my mom passed away in 2023. So, I just hang on to it. I have a lot of memories with it. So as you see, I have these like really shitty chairs. One day we will have better chairs, but priorities. So yeah, so we're gonna get set up and start doing the thing. My Apollo the kitten so badly wants to wants to play with Sunshine. Apollo wants to play with Sunshine. Anyways, welcome in. We're gonna start. I'm gonna start working on my soft sculpture. This is a soft sculpture. I made this last semester. But I wanted to make her companion. So this is Marie 2. There is a Marie 1. They are characters from a film called Daisies. That's the English name for it. It's a 1966 Soviet Czech film. And it's amazing. Like, it's wonderful, but weird, like true, like avant-garde. I highly recommend it. You can actually find it on YouTube. It's like an hour and 15 minutes long. It's pretty short. I actually have the Criterion edition of it. The Hubs was so generous in gifting that to me. So, but yeah, just real quick, and I'm gonna do a whole write-up on her in my Patreon, which, side note, my Patreon is free. Just grab a free membership. I do a lot of my writing over there. I do sometimes post videos over there, but it's mostly like writing and musings and things like that, because I'm a storyteller at heart. I think going off on taking a side quest conversation here, like how I approach art is like, first and foremost, like, I'm a storyteller. I love stories and finding those stories, and I think I feel that's evident in what I do, how I make my art, that I'm telling a story and you're just like capturing a moment in that. So yeah, we're capturing a moment here with Marie 2. We are gonna make Marie 1, but she is back on track. But yeah, so I'm like saying, I'm gonna do a full write-up on like my thoughts and stuff on her, but she is, just brief overview. She's made her body, this part of the body is just 100% cotton. The hair is poly satin, and the nose is just like, I found I thrifted a shirt, because I just thought the pattern was cool. So like I cut a shirt up and yeah, made her very kind of cartoony, which works because the movie is very out there and there's some like animated elements to it, if that makes sense. So but we are gonna be yeah, she's stuffed with lentils. That's a fun story. But thankfully I had quite a bit of leftover newsprint from my drawing my figure drawing class. And I have the board. This is the board I'm talking about. Great investment, I think, you know. It's got like these little hinges here. My figure drawing pieces have been living on here, but I need it for this. So I have my sewing kit, I have my ruler. Yeah, we're going to get going. Oh, this is a pencil I'm using. I'm just kind of using this as like a 4B pencil. I'm pretty sure from Bear Claw, I'm pretty sure I have more of these pencils. I'm pretty sure I have like 1 or 2 more. But I also need to get an eraser because this eraser is almost gone. So yeah, I'm gonna do some work. Cool beans. Let's go. Madam, can I help you with something? Can I help you with something? So I may have a problem. I may need to remeasure everything because I'm trying to do it on the side so I can conserve like papers. I can do the body on this paper as well as the hair, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So right now I have the paper landscape, and I don't know if it's all going to fit because I also have to. I allow a 1-inch seam, better safe than sorry. 1/2 inch is probably enough, but you know, I want to be able, just in case, right? Just in case. And so I'm gonna try and, I may have to do it portrait, but I don't know if I'll have enough side allowance for this paper. Because when I did this project initially in my 3D fundamentals class, which I loved that class. Like, it was like the surprise class that I loved so much. Like my studio class last semester. It was so good. And I'm so sad that the professor's not there anymore because I loved them. They were great. But side note, side quest conversation, but I was using like rolled butcher paper, so I could just like pull out a big sheet, rip it off, right? And I had a lot of leeway, a lot of room for it. But I'm just using sort of like, it's a big piece of paper still, but yeah. So I think for this next part, I'm gonna work on this. We're gonna problem solve. At an art show that I did this past Saturday, it was a charity art show, which I think I made some adult friends. So exciting. Like artist adult friends. We were talking about like art and how art really is like a majority of the time problem solving. You're trying to get like what's in your head out in reality, and you have to look at like the mechanics of that. So like whatever you're doing, you're always problem solving. And yeah, so art's important. So I'm being an art teacher because I feel like I can contribute. Anyways, yeah, so that's where that's where I'm at with this, as I'm problem solving. I thought I had it all figured out, and I don't. And you know what? That is okay. So we're gonna work on this. If I can at least get, I would like to get body and hair done, like the pattern done for that today, so that way probably next week, hopefully I can go out and get fabric. It's been way too hot here. Like this week is supposed to be like triple digits all week, and I'm just like, no thank you, I'll just stay inside. So yeah, like I stepped outside and it was super humid and it was already almost 90 degrees, and that was at like 10 this morning. Oh, gross. So okay, yeah, time to problem solve. Hopefully next checkup I will have better news for you, that I figured this out. And yeah, I had to move Marie one off the table because Apollo kept popping up here, and which was fine, like he was being fine, but when I turned off the camera he started chewing on her flower wreath and I was like, no. So yeah. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but if I did, I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself, but the reason I'm working on this, one, so that way Marie 2 has Marie 1, because they are a pair, they are besties extraordinaire. The other reason is because the gallery that I do the group art shows at here in the city in September, their theme is fiber arts, and I would really love to show both Marie 1 and Marie 2 as soft sculptures. That's the hope, and they are pretty big pieces, as you saw, so I'll probably like reach out to them, like email them and be like, hey, is it okay if I bring like these 2 soft sculpture pieces? Here's their sizes, yada yada yada, that whole thing, you know. So yeah, that's the plan, Stan. I'll be back for a checkup, let you know what's up. Yeah. Why am I so awkward? All right, update from earlier. It's 12:17 in the afternoon. The pattern for Marie 1, the body, done. I figured it out. It worked out just fine. I just have to work on the hair, so I have plenty of newsprint for that, so no problemo there. Number 2, my PC. I did an update for OBS, so I was gonna like record some videos, and then I have like elements of a video that I did that I've been trying to like edit together because they're like snippets that I did on the PC. Yeah, so my drivers need to be updated, and I need to figure out what's going on, why I can't edit videos. Part of it is like I got too much junk in the trunk on my PC. It is probably time for like a new one, or at least a rebuild of the PC, but who knows when that's gonna happen, right? So yeah, so I'm gonna wait till my husband gets home. I texted him, he's like, I'll look at it when I get home. It's like, okay. So we'll see how patient or impatient I'm gonna be, but what I am going to do is work on some thumbnails. I have some videos that I did for Patreon. They're time-lapse videos, like of Procreate, a couple Procreate time-lapse videos, and a like a video that I did like with my camera that I did on Patreon kind of at the beginning of the year. I'm gonna like roll those out and make those public, but I want to make like nice thumbnails for them, so that's what I'm gonna do. Is make the thumbnails. And you saw me make thumbnails on my last day in the life video, and really that just consists of me and my Procreate on my iPad, which my iPad needs to be updated. I just have a lot of stuff that on my Procreate that I have to go through and work on figuring out how to get rid of. But yeah, that's it. That's for now. I will follow up at the end of day to let you know like what the verdict is with my PC. I am listening to my friend stream right now, so hanging out, we're gonna do that. I got a new pillow. I have it over there. It's that red cat pillow where the cat is smoking a cigarette. I love that. So, yeah, I think that is it for now. So yeah. All right. I literally almost forgot to wrap up this vlog. It's 10:46. It's PM time per the dark. Kids are in bed. Cats are in bed. Husband's in bed. update on my OBS situation. I don't know. I think it has to deal with my hardware. So my PC, just things go missing on the PC. There's a lot of like extra like files and stuff downloaded on there. So I don't know. I was saying earlier, I believe I mentioned this earlier, I think I'm just in need. It's time for either a rebuild. It's a, you know, it's a manufacturer, you know, we got it pre-built, but either pre-building it or, man, my face looks weird. I think it's like the shadows. So my eyes are like, whoa. But whatever the case may be. So there's that. I was going to read some of this tonight, Spark of the Everflame. Didn't get to it. I did, though, finish my audiobook, One Day They Will Have All Been Against This. It's very good. I really recommend it. I'm going to do a book review of it on my BookTube, Atomic Reads Books. So make sure you check it out. Link in the description below. And yeah, this is kind of a bummer. My PC is just a piece of shit, but you work with what you have, right? Oh, but last night, look, my sketch box came in, so I figured I would open it. I kind of know what's in here. I kind of like opened it up and took a peek at it, but didn't really take a peek at it. So I figured this would be like a good way to like wrap up the vlog. So it always comes like super nicely wrapped, but we got the Sketchbox Signature 6 professional alcohol illustration markers. I actually really like the Sketchbox in-house brand. I actually have another set that are more like pastels. These are a lot more vibrant looking, so excited to use these. We also we got a couple other things. We got a Copic, and it is in the shade, oh my god, Old Eyes Chrome Orange. And then we also got, I can never have enough of the microns. This is a brush one though. This is the Sigma brush, so it's got like the little nib on it. And what else? Oh yeah, and then Sketchbook Signature Marker Papel 4x7. It's a very unusual size, I think. So I usually use a lot of, when I do group art shows, I usually pick a thing, like, I guess kind of do whatever I want. But generally I will use a lot of like of my small pieces I do with like my sketchbox and like kind of cement those. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It's a smooth paper, 180 GSMs. So we'll see how bleed proof it is. But yeah, that was my day. Cats and PC issues, and just hanging out with my kids. Yeah, so that's all for me. Oh, also, sorry, one more thing. Look at this pillowcase I got. I'm slowly redecorating, one pillow at a time. And I'm gonna get slip covers for the couch. I'm gonna paint the walls. It's gonna be fantastic. But my girl's asleep. She's a sleepy girl. So anyways, that's all for me. Make sure you do the YouTube things. Subscribe, like, blah, 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 blah. More videos coming, of course, but if you want to see me outside of YouTube, check my socials in the description box below. My phone said it ran out of storage. But anyways, yeah. See ya around. Stay weird, make art, aim to misbehave. Bye.